right, YouTube. Today we are going to do a heavy quotes on semi-professional tarp roll up. As you can see, I semi-professionally rolled that tarp up, and I'm about to roll this tarp up. With the basics of doing a tarp roll up, I wish I had a tripod, but what you want to do is lay the tarp out as flat as you can, have it stretched out. Try to have it as straight as you can. Try to get as many wrinkles out as you can. Ideally, you want to be on a flat surface. It may not always be that way because of the wind, the terrain that you're on, the space that you're in, etc., etc. But ideally, you want to lay it out as flat as you can, because once you start the rolling up process, it just helps get some of the wrinkles out. So the first thing you'll do is you'll take this end tarp here, which is the flap, which usually covers the back or front of the load, depending on where you took it off at. And you take it and you fold it over. Make sure you have it perfectly straightened out. I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. But like I said, you'll just take the ends right here, and you'll fold it over. Yeah, and like I said, so in a perfect world, you want to get it as flat as you possibly can. Sorry about the noise, there's a lot going on over here. As you can see, I took that flap, folded over, got as flat as I possibly could given the circumstances. Next, what you'll do is you'll take either side, it doesn't matter top or bottom, left or right. The goal is always folding towards the flap. So that's the way we're going to eventually fold towards and roll towards. So you'll take either side, left side or right. You'll fold it over till about the halfway point. Halfway point on this tarp, as you can see from that seam right there, that seam is the halfway point. So we'll take the end of either flap, either side, doesn't matter which way you start first. You'll take it, fold it over to the halfway point, take it, halfway point. You'll do the same thing on both ends. Make sure it's flattened out as straight as you can without all the wrinkles out, and we'll continue once we get to that point. So now that we got that part done, what we'll do is, once again, we'll do another fold. So with these 8-foot lumber tarps, which is what this is, what is 8-foot drop lumber tarps, whatever you want to call it, you'll take, once again, either end. So you'll take that end or that end, doesn't matter which way you start first, and you'll fold it again to the seam you made. So you'll do that side, that side, that side, that side. All right, so now that you've reached this point where you did your fold in and then you did your double fold, what you'll do now is you'll take either side, left or right, as far as the red corners, and you'll fold either this side over that side or that side over this side. Doesn't really matter which one you do. And I'll show you that. All right, guys, we got it folded over. I had took the side over here, folded it over. So remember, just like our initial goal is still our goal now, you fold towards the flap. And remember, my flap was on this side. Usually what helps you remember where your flap or your drop is looking for that seam right there in the line of it. That's where the flap was. So I'll be taking the end down here, and I'll be bringing it all the way up to about here, where that crease line is that you can see. All right, so also what I like to do is, once I do get to that folding up process, I like to take me 2 bungees, which I had right here in my little handy dandy backpack. I like to bring them over here, and I'll put them at the ends of it, so that when I start my rolling process, I already have 2 bungees under it to tie it up with. Some people use string and yarn and all that's viable. This is just the way I do it. Also, to help get some of that air out before you start rolling, sometimes I just step on it just to kind of get the air out of it. Whether it helps or not, who knows, right? But I do it anyway. So you'll take 1 bungee and you'll just put it under it. So boom, you'll do that. Of course, you do that same thing for the other side. Sorry about the close-up. And from there, we do our roll-up. I'll catch you back in a second once we have it all rolled. And there we go, guys. Sorry, I'm a little winded. Fat boy syndrome. There we go. We got a rolled up tarp. Looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Like I said, semi-professional work done here. So, yeah, that was my semi-professional tarp tutorial process explanation tutorial. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll do more tutorial videos in the future. Let me know what kind of tutorial videos you want to see. Maybe we'll do like strapping or chaining next. I do need to invest in a tripod. I'm aware of that. So I apologize for the sucky camera angles. Just here waiting to get unloaded. I have a load of sheetrock. Just waiting to get unloaded. Just thought I'd show y'all a little something. Anyways, I'll see y'all on the next episode. It's been your boy, Love Life Trucking. Email is in the description box for anybody who wants to get in contact with me or has any questions, concerns, or criticisms, whatever. Just holler at me, be respectable, and be safe.